Hello everyone, welcome back to your learning journey through science. Today, we are going to explore a fascinating and important scientific discovery about something we use every single day, our sense of smell. This session is not only about understanding science, but also about improving your English in a natural and engaging way. So, sit comfortably, listen carefully, and try to imagine every idea as you hear it. Let's begin. Take a moment and think about your daily life. You wake up in the morning and smell fresh coffee or tea. You walk into a kitchen and instantly recognize the aroma of food. You step outside and notice the fragrance of flowers or the fresh smell of rain. Sometimes you even detect unpleasant smells, like smoke or spoiled food. All of these experiences are part of your sense of smell. But have you ever stopped and wondered how your nose is able to detect so many different smells so quickly and accurately? For many years, scientists believed they understood how this system worked. They thought that smell receptors inside the nose were arranged in a simple and organized pattern. According to this idea, each receptor was responsible for detecting a specific type of smell, and the overall system worked in a structured and predictable way. But recent scientific research has completely changed this understanding. In a groundbreaking discovery, scientists have created a detailed smell map of the human nose for the first time. This map shows how smell receptors are actually arranged inside the nasal cavity, and what they found was surprising. Instead of being arranged in a neat and orderly pattern, these receptors are distributed in a complex, irregular, and highly dynamic way. This means that your nose is not just a simple detector. It is a highly advanced biological system. Let us understand this in a simple way. Inside your nose, there are millions of sensory cells. These cells contain special proteins called receptors. Each receptor is sensitive to certain types of chemical molecules present in the air. When you breathe in, tiny odor molecules enter your nose. These molecules bind to the receptors on the sensory cells. Once this happens, the receptors send electrical signals to your brain. Your brain then processes these signals and identifies the smell. This entire process happens very quickly, often in less than a second. Now imagine how complex this system really is. You are not just detecting one smell at a time. In real life, you are exposed to multiple smells simultaneously. Your brain has to separate these smells, identify them, and sometimes even connect them with memories or emotions. For example, the smell of a particular food might remind you of your childhood. The smell of rain might make you feel calm and relaxed. The smell of smoke might alert you to danger. All of this happens because of the powerful connection between your nose and your brain. Now let us come back to the recent discovery. Scientists used advanced imaging techniques and molecular analysis to study the arrangement of smell receptors in detail. They created a map that shows how different receptors are distributed across the nasal surface. What they found was not simple at all. The receptors are not grouped in one place or arranged in a fixed pattern. Instead, they are spread across different regions in overlapping zones. This means that each part of the nose can detect multiple types of smells. This complex arrangement allows for greater sensitivity and flexibility. In simple words, it helps you detect more smells with higher accuracy. Now let us understand why this discovery is so important. First, it helps scientists understand how the human sensory system works. The sense of smell is closely connected to the brain, especially the areas responsible for memory and emotion. By studying how smell receptors are organized, scientists can gain deeper insights into how the brain processes information. Second, this discovery has important medical applications. Some people lose their sense of smell due to infections, injuries, or neurological conditions. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, many people experienced temporary or long-term loss of smell. By understanding how smell receptors function and how they are arranged, scientists can develop better treatments to restore this sense. Third, this research can lead to new technological innovations. Scientists are working on creating devices known as electronic noses. These devices aim to mimic the human sense of smell, An electronic nose could be used in many different fields. In medicine, it could help detect diseases by identifying specific chemical signals in a person's breath. In food safety, it could detect spoilage or contamination. In environmental monitoring, it could identify harmful gases or pollutants. In security, it could detect dangerous substances, such as explosives. All of these applications are inspired by how the human nose works. However, this discovery also reminds us of something important. The human body is incredibly complex. Even something as simple as smelling involves advanced biological processes that scientists are still trying to fully understand. Every new discovery answers some questions, but it also raises new ones. Now let us take a moment to focus on English learning. Here are some important words from today's topic. Receptor, a structure that receives signals. Molecule, a tiny particle that makes up substances. Detect, to discover or identify something. Complex, something that has many parts and is not simple. Signal, a message sent from one place to another. Now let's use these words in simple sentences. The nose has receptors that detect smells. Odor molecules enter the nose when we breathe. The brain receives signals from the receptors. The human body is very complex. Scientists study signals to understand systems. Now let's practice speaking. Repeat after me slowly and clearly. The human nose can detect many different smells. Smell receptors send signals to the brain. The brain identifies and interprets odors. This system is complex and highly efficient. Science helps us understand how our body works. Very good. Now try this sentence on your own. The sense of smell is an important part of human life. Take your time. Excellent. Now let's think a little deeper. Why is the sense of smell important in our daily life? It helps us enjoy food. It warns us about danger, such as fire or spoiled food. It connects us with memories and emotions. It enhances our experience of the world. Without the sense of smell, life would feel very different. Now here is a quick question for you. How does the human nose detect smells? A. Through the eyes. B. Through the ears. C. Through receptors. The correct answer is through receptors. If you got it right, well done. If not, don't worry, keep practicing. Now let's do a final speaking activity. Repeat after me with confidence. I am learning English through science. I can understand new scientific ideas. I am improving my vocabulary every day. I am becoming more confident in speaking English. Very good. Before we finish, let us summarize what we learned today. We learned that the human sense of smell is more complex than we previously thought. We learned about the discovery of a detailed smell map in the nose. We understood how receptors detect odor molecules and send signals to the brain. We explored the importance of this discovery in science, medicine, and technology, and we improved our English through listening and speaking practice. This is a powerful way to learn by combining knowledge with language. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, EnglishEatsV. Like this video, share it with your friends, and continue your learning journey with us. Keep learning, keep growing, and stay curious. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson.